face?
Oh, I think it's more so I'm a queen, so I can.
お前らありがとうな。
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ali.
And I'm Jazz.
And today we are watching episode 10 of season 3 of Attack on Titan. And we just defeated Rod Reese's big ass Titan.
That was
disgusting.
No, that was the most vile, disgusting thing I've seen.
Little fiery earthworm.
No, like my triphobia was off the roof. Thinking
it was
about
really
it
gross.
makes me literally want to crawl. Like,
it was really gross.
The mouth, the eyes.
Bro, the guts.
The guts were nothing to me. It was the holes and like
the face. For me, it was just the face and the guts. And then I think about, you know, Aaron talking about, oh, those little kids remind me of like our childhood, essentially. Well, think about how traumatized they are. They literally saw this big ass Titan with his guts just spilling all out, his face missing. But on the bright side, it made the job easier. It was a gamble.
Let me tell you something. If I had to choose between the trauma of seeing my mother get ate or just experiencing triphobia,
okay,
I'm doing this one.
Yes, but I'm just speaking in the terms of seeing a Titan come through the wall.
Well, they lied to the people though. They said, hey, like this is a test. Like this is like we're gonna be using props and stuff.
Yeah.
So in their head, they didn't experience real Titan. They're just like, okay, this is like exercise for them.
Gnarly though. I just love how it was just so simple. You know, they took a gamble because his face was being covered, but him covering his face, he literally just peeled it all off, and all they had to do was just whoop.
I'm not gonna lie
done.
though, it was an easy battle. Like,
it was.
It was a little easier than I thought completely. So that was very shocking. Now I'm excited to see what happens with the Kenny situation though.
Yes, Kenny is badly burnt and bleeding out, but he has a vial. I'm curious if Levi's actually going to allow him to take it or not.
I think he might. I don't know. Kenny's bad news in human form. We really want him as a Titan.
I think he would be an awesome ally at this point, but who knows? Who knows?
But Kenny's problem is he has always thought about I. There's no I in team.
I mean, he seemed to have cared for his comrades, but they got crushed to death, but oh well. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Part of me, I like Kenny. I like Kenny. There's something
too.
more there, and I really want Kenny on our side. But
I like Kenny.
Can we trust Kenny?
I want Kenny on our side too, but Kenny's a roach. Kenny
from the slums.
Yeah, Kenny just.
But that's where Levi came from.
That's different though. You come from the same place, you just grew differently.
Yeah.
They had different mamas, different daddies.
Well, Kenny raised him.
Kenny came from the daddy side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the mama side actually.
But before we get started, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Also, make sure you check out my Patreon where you can find the full uncut version of everything. There's also exclusive content on there. And make sure you check out my Twitch channel where I do stream about 3 times a week. I also do live reactions on Sundays, and we are currently watching Bleach. So if that's something that interests you, I would love to have you there as well. But let's get started with episode 10.
Let's do it.
I think that's when he saw that all his people were crushed.
Yeah.
He's looking for Kenny.
Looks like it's leaking shit.
We located Kenny. Yeah, he was looking for Kenny.
Friends.
That was the guy that was Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that was Kenny.
See, purple eyes. That's his brother.
Mm-hmm. And then that's what's his face?
Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like he's not even talking. It's like whatever's inside of him took over.
His reason for raising a blade. Dang! Oh my god, you see what Kenny's saying?
Yeah.
Wait, now that I think about it, my family's grudge never even meant much to me. Oof. Oh, wow. He's actually a nice guy, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Probably his dad was the one killing all the Ackermann.
Well, they already
Yeah.
told you. Remember, it's not his dad. It's the dad. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
grandfather.
grandpa.
Yeah, the founding titan.
Yeah. Paradise.
So I think my theory is now is like the founding titan, when they get it, takes over them. That explains like the eyes. Because the way he's talking, like he's the founding father. Even the way he was just like, it was never my grudge, it was my family's, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, I generally feel like it's almost like a level of possession. Like,
No, because they get all the memories, so he knows what happened.
but look how he's talking, even with such tiny walls, to be unable to build paradise. And even how he's like, I don't know, I feel like it's like a level of possession almost. Because remember, pause, in the flashback when Frida was like, don't worry, Dad, like, I'm going to fight the ghosts of our ancestors. I'm not going to let them take control of me. And even the brother, before he went in on the flashback, he was like, I'm gonna, like, don't worry, I'm going to fight back. And it's like they all go through and then they're like brainwashed. Like, it's like tunnel vision to do what they need to do. So I feel like it's almost a level of possession because of that.
But you don't think it's almost like, oh, it's our bloodline, it's our duty, this is what we have to do? Because I think the way he's seeing it is like, at the end of the day, he already has this power. He wants to use it for good, but he has his own version of what good is versus his grandpa had his own version of what good was. I think he's trying to go about it a different way, which is why he feels bad for Kenny. Like, hey, your anger and like your grudge against us is completely justifiable. I understand what you're going through, because if he has all the knowledge of what has been done in the past, he knows how badly his family has fucked over the Ackermans for so many years.
I hear what you're saying. I agree, but I'm saying I feel like it's still a level of possession happening. I feel like it's almost like the Green Goblin on Spider-Man, like where he's still there, but it's like when that other person takes over, they take over.
Yeah.
Because the fact that, like, if you notice how he's talking and how he acts, like, he didn't act like that when he was younger. And the same thing with Frida. When she, like, got the power, it's like they're almost like, oh. Like, the way their mannerisms are just different. Like, I feel like it's a level of possession.
I just thought it would be because they have all this knowledge that they didn't have before, so now it's different. Versus, like, not understanding. You have all this past knowledge, now you understand what you have to do. Not so much possession, but it's like, now you know.
I'm going to disagree to agree. Because everything Frida said, like, even the whole, like, even the dad, when he was talking about Frida, he's like, she's not exactly dead. Like, once you get this power, you'll be able to have her in you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's now, like, they have this, like, the Avatar, when he would go into that space, like, where they're all there connected. And I feel like it's a bunch of them. Like, it's still, they have their personal choice, like, how he's taking to approach it. But there's definitely other people in there with him, in a sense of, like...
The past knowledge.
Yeah, but, like, they're also, I don't know, I feel like it's a weird state to be in. That's why, like, they're kind of all, like, robotish. Like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
巨人にも度肝を抜かれたが、それ以上に自分の中の何かが大きく揺らいだのを感じた。俺はその場で力になりたいと伝え、ウーリはうなずいた。次の議会の席では、俺にレイスケの情報を吐いたやつが消えて、そいつに吐かせたやつがレイスケの犬になってふんぞり返っていた。と情けねえ格好だったが、こうしてアッカーマン。
Oh, so by him combining with them. And oh.
His sister.
Aww.
His sister. Oh. Oh, baby. I didn't know she was in the same room.
Nah.
Oh, sweet baby.
He might not have had one. Oh yeah, I remember they were being persecuted.
Oh.
Unfriendly brat. What the fuck? Look how healthy he looks now.
Oh? That's a strange word.
お前は違うのか。なぜ王の元に下った。
Because he bowed to him.
多分奴が一番強いからな。この世で一番偉いのはこの世で一番強いやつ。
Jesus.
That is a grown man.
力さえありゃいいんだよ。妹みてえな最後を迎えることはねえだろうからな。
I just thought about something. Kenny's pretty tall. I wonder if Levi's so short because he was so malnourished. Like, he never got the nutrients he needed as a kid. So it stunted his growth.
That's what you were thinking of? This whole time I was thinking of as a grown-ass woman. Imagine an 8-year-old coming up and whooping your ass like that. Like,
I'm over here like, damn, he tiny. He
And I'm
didn't
over
grow
here-
much.
and I'm over here like, bro, that's traumatic if you get your ass whooped by a kid. I was really thinking of how you come back from that. I was like, you don't. You gotta go live a good life in the walls.
I was just curious, man. He really hasn't grown much since that height. Sorry about that.
Whoa, pause.
He's getting older. That's what he's saying, that you're aging and disease, you know.
How long has
Well, look at
passed?
Kenny. Kenny was pretty young when he met him, and look at the wrinkles and stuff on his face
Probably
now.
only 20 years.
少し違う。この力はロートの子たちに引き継ぐ。
Uh-huh.
私はその子らの記憶の中で
Okay, inside their memories.
Yeah.
それはどういうことだ。
Let's get pets down.
力が引き継がれるだって。ケニー、この世界はそう遠くない未来。
Mm?
そのわずかな人物。
Look at his eyes changing.
私は楽園を築き上げたいのだ。滅ぼし合うほかなかった我々を友人にしたものは一体なんだ。
Not killing each other?
暴力か。まだお前にバカでかい腕でつまみ上げられるのは。俺はお前の後それこそ友人手洗いになる前にはあの時の奇跡を
Hmm.
信じている。最後まで同じ気分にはなれなかった。
His brother.
He looks like
Oh,
Chucky.
the grandpa. Or the brother.
やつの言う通り、バケモンは受け継がれたらしい。ロッドの娘も人々の愛がどうしたとか、平和がどうのこうのとか、似たようなことをほざいている。
So they actually wanted to do something nice with it.
Mm-hmm.
Such useless shit.
力があって余裕があるからか。その力を手にしさえすれば誰でも同じなのか。俺でも。
I think Kenny wanted that power so then he could, you know, because he was saying like, oh, you had the luxury to talk about, you know, peace and all this
Hold on,
stuff.
let me reread what he said.
Yeah.
同じなのか。
He
No,
said,
I already got that.
yeah,
Oh, wait, not that far back. What was the next
love,
line?
peace, and all that.
ほざいている。
Just like he used to. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I already read that part. It was the
どうし
next
てお
one.
前はそんな暇なことを言ってる。
Alright, because you had the luxury. What was that for
Yeah.
this part?
力があって余裕があるからか。その力
If
を
somebody
手
takes
に
that
し
power,
さ
would
え
they
すれば
be the same
誰
way
で
too?
も同じなのか。
I think Kenny wanted to be a good guy and not think about violence. 'Cause that's all he's ever known.
No, I think it's more so pause.
おめえらみてえな憲兵のエリートの喉を飽きるほどかっきったりしてきた罰なんだが、まあいろいろあってこの新設された対人立体機動部隊の隊長を務めることになった。よろしくな。兵団にいたこともねえ殺人鬼がお前らのボスだって言われてもよろしくねえだろうよ。
構いません。壁が破壊されているのに巨人の相手は諦めて人間と残された領土をめぐり争うよ。それが我々の存在意義ですね。構いませんよ。すべては無意味です。
Isn't that old girl that ends up joining him?
Yeah. These are all the people
Oh
that
my
had.
god.
These are all the people that were fighting with him.
Dude, what the fuck?
調査兵団の対抗組織なんて大義名分。俺が考えた建前にすぎる。何のためだって？そりゃ全ては大いなる夢のためだ。知りてえ。
He just wanted to be a good guy in a weird way.
そこから一体どんな景色が見える？俺のようなクズにも
That's sad.
本当に
See
お
the
前と
world
対
the
等
same
な
way you
景
saw
色を
it.
見ることができるのか。
That is so sad.
Now I want to know his background.
Information available for public disclosure. Ackermann family, a family of warriors who once served the royal government. They began to be persecuted after distancing themselves from the royal family. The details are unknown, but some experience a mysterious awakening and gain abilities exceeding a typical human.
So the awakening was when Mika said that pomegranate thing.
The little spark.
The little spark. And then also, whenever Eren was punching that weird-ass big bitch Titan, and then we saw the same spark with her, too.
Eren's not an Ackermann, though.
No, but I'm saying, you remember how all the Titans felt to you? You're like, how is she connected to the Titans? And we couldn't understand if that was her or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll explain it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Have you ever met Crack?
Crackheads do have some superpowers, man. Wow.
Yeah, and then you're gonna eat everyone in your sight. Do you really want to do that?
Oh, I wish he would, but I don't think he's gonna do it. Hmm. 'Kind of look like it. I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa.
Ackermann.
Oh, it's true. He doesn't know. Oh, he doesn't know it's his. Oh, it's your uncle. Maybe he was teaching him bad habits. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, I know his OVAs are gonna hurt me a lot more now.
Oh wow.
She grew up fast.
She looks so pretty. Ah! Look who it is. So proud of her.
Oh, it was planned.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, she going up to Levi?
This is really revenge for the simple fact that he beat the shit out of Eren.
Oh my gosh.
She can't be blind.
Look at all these.
It can't be Levi she's playing as.
Of course it is.
Why?
Look at Mika's face.
Oh, I think it's more so I'm with the queen, so I can. Who is that?
There's a flashback? Oh, remember, Rainer got jumped by all the Titans, remember?
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
But
Who is that?
oh,
Oh!
see, we were right. He was in control of him. Who are you? That looks like the teacher, no?
The teacher's dead.
Who are you?
What the fuck? Here's the part that confuses me. Okay.
Saving Annie can come later.
Was he playing stupid when he picked up the belt? Like, was he just trying... Was he playing No.
He wasn't. Why would he be playing stupid about that?
Saving Annie can come later. Well, you know Annie's...
Why would he play stupid about that if no one was around and he ended up killing the guy? This is somebody we don't know. This is someone from outside the wall.
But if he knows who Annie is, he knows that Annie was technically a fighter.
Annie, Berthold, and Berthold, whatever his name is, and Rainer all came from this place
I know,
together.
but I'm saying he was so shocked about the little jetpacks. But if he knows who they are and what they were doing, he should have known that they had jetpacks and what they do.
Okay, I'm kind of confused, but I do want to know how
Who had glasses like that?
That's the only person I can think of that wore glasses, the dad.
Which dad?
Aaron's
dad. But he's blonde. That's not Aaron's dad. No, Aaron's dad is dead.
Aaron's dad got ate.
Yeah.
But I think he knows about the basement. It's either, like, but he's look at his fucking, the Sasquatch looks like the dad but with more hair. I mean, you have a point. What's this? Like, how Annie and them have been in this wall for a while. He should know about the packs. But what if it's one of those situations like, hey, we talked before you went into this base and I knew you guys wouldn't be able to come back. And so you guys finally came back and we updated. You know what I mean? Because they're not allowed to leave whenever they want. They just can't leave the walls like that. Even Annie, when she left, she had to come up with this disguise for where she was. So my thing is they probably knew each other as kids wherever they were raised or turned as Titans. And it's like, hey, go back into the wall, do what you have to do. Because they all came from the same mysterious place. Make sense? But who the fuck is this guy? He looks like the fucking teacher. But teacher's dead.
And so is Aaron's father.
But he's definitely from somewhere, the same lineage of Titans as Aaron's dad.
Well, we had so much good happening. I love that part with her punching him, though. Y'all see what I have to deal with? Sasha, y'all see what I have to deal with?
She said I could have my snack after we finish the episode.
That punch that she did was real good. I'm glad she got it out of her system. And I'm glad that she's crowned queen.
But I also think it's more of a power trip. Like, I can now do whatever I want. Everyone in this room could never do this without dying. Watch
My favorite was Mikasa, though. Mikasa, her little smirk. Did you see her smirk when she punched him?
Yeah. She grew up.
Look at Mikasa's face. Everybody's shocked, and Mikasa was like, yeah. Ugh, I love this. I don't know, man. Kenny.
I think he low-key turned him into a Titan.
Kenny looked dead.
He very much did look dead.
Kenny was dead.
Kenny was very dead.
Oh, yeah, that was the first time he found out, like, Kenny's identity. Because remember, they were just like, just Levi. That's so sad.
You know, another thing I think is really sad? This whole time, he was chasing power for happiness and boop, boop, boop. And he didn't understand it at all to the end. And it's so sad. But I personally don't think Levi let him die.
I hope not, especially after finding out that's his uncle.
Yeah.
But then him saying, like, you know, like, why did you leave that day? I wasn't fit to be a father, or I didn't ask to be a father. But I think what he means by that is not like, oh, I didn't want the responsibility of being someone's father. Him saying, I'm not meant to be someone's father, it's kind of like everything that he was teaching Levi wasn't good. He was teaching him how to fight. He was teaching him, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what he needed to teach him in order to survive in the underworld. But he knew he wanted to go up, and I feel like he walked away like, I have nothing good to teach him. And then, you know, how he was considering, look, if I got this power, will I be able to have love and peace, like have these feelings? So I think he kind of understood in that moment, I'm not fit to be a father because I have all this, let's just say, negativity in my heart. I don't want to teach him the things I've had to deal with.
I completely agree. And a step further, I also think in that moment, like, at the end of the day, Kenny, we understand Kenny's personality. We understand how dark he is. But I feel like if I was Kenny and that's my nephew, that's kind of a proud moment for, you know? I feel like in the moment he probably saw and he was like, it was a love moment and he did not think he was capable of being able to be there. So he walked away before those feelings grew. But I completely agree with what you're saying. But I think it was also more so like, think of Kenny, like Kenny's personality. And I taught this, an 8-year-old being up a 30-year-old man. from Kenny's world, I feel like that was a moment like, and it was like a bonding moment. It was like,
But he was starting to learn.
I can't do that, and I have to walk away.
Yeah. After working with the Reese guy, he saw the world and saw things in a different perspective, and he basically didn't want Levi to be a mini Kenny.
Exactly. But
It's sad. He walked away for his own good.
you sure you don't want to look?
No. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode with us, and I will see you next time for some more Attack on Titan.
Wait, episode 11, season 3.
Bye.